Hello and welcome to another episode of Holding It Down podcast with 3 Plates Tommy. We're right here Sunday morning, holding it down. Today's guest is one of my homies and one of the guys who helped me start out what I was been doing, BZZT and everything.
Yep.
With rolling, with getting it out there and getting into shows and stuff. Always had my back. This is Dazer Dabs. Here he is.
Hey, what up, man? What's your butt? What's good with it, man? We out here just chilling at 3 Plates Tommy's, holding it down. We're going to hold it down today. We're going to get it going.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Hey, brother. Appreciate
checking
you,
us out.
Yes, sir.
And it's been a while. We're barely, you know what I'm saying, starting our podcast. And I said, as soon as I start a podcast, well, I'm going to have you on to talk and tell stories. Me and Dazer go way back. I call him Doggy.
Yes, sir.
Because that's a homie.
Yeah, that's
we go way back, and Doggy's one of the first guys who helped me when I first started Bizwoods.
Yes, sir.
Doggy would roll the Bizwoods for us.
Yes, sir.
And everyone knew the signature roll, the Bizwoods always consistent, always bomb, and you know what I'm saying. And we try to keep it that way. And Doggy is one of the guys who got us in there. We started vending. Remember the first table was Frank.
Yes,
I was like, I'm gonna bring him out. The first time that I ever brought out Bizwoods, like out to the people other than us and the people that knew me. We brought it out and made it something shout out to Get It Here Extracts, Frank.
Yes, sir.
For letting me be at his table, and Doggy's the one who he's like, fool, don't trip. Don't trip, dog.
Let's get it. Yeah, come put that shit right there real quick.
You could don't trip, bring it. And I was like, cool. We drove all the way to fucking, where was it, Calabasas or something?
Yeah, it was a little out there.
Some far session out there, and it was like
it was fucking dope. It was dope.
And then for the people that don't know, like the sessions out here, it's like a place where it's like an event that they would set up monthly, and or sometimes weekly, and people would go and set up tables, and it's like a big vending,
like a
farmer's market,
like a swap
It's like a big swami farmer's market of people's weed companies.
Yeah.
So if you want to try different types of candies and
reasonable prices, you know what I'm saying?
People go right there and set up, and I would go.
Dope.
And to those spots was the first spots when I started bringing out.
Yeah, it was dope. It was fucking dope.
And it was cool, and people love Bizwoods.
Yeah, man, they did. You know.
And then we went a long way with Bizwoods.
Yes, we did.
We did a whole bunch. Got in fucking smoking. Remember, we're fucking at the Cypress Hill concert.
Yes. I got asked one day.
Oh yeah, we rolled Doggy rolled the 33-gram joint for Cypress
big ass
Hill.
Blunt, and with the custom made tip,
huge, and it had the custom
tip. Be real.
I still have it at my house. It's a big old.
You should resin that shit up, bro, and roll that shit.
That's what I was thinking.
I think
put
you
it
should.
In resin.
That's it.
But it's a big old. It's like a big old roach like that.
Oh yeah, like a motherfucker.
Tip, it says "Be Real TV."
Yeah.
But we rolled it and they smoked it up on stage.
Bro,
crazy.
What song was it? I want to get high.
Yeah, he's buzzing out so high.
Hey,
we were lighting
not just Be Real. Sin Dog, everybody on stage. Nate Diaz, shout out to Nate Diaz for getting that fucking win.
And Nate Diaz got the win. And
Demrick, Exhibit, like a lot of people smoked that blunt, bro. It was pretty historic, you know what I mean? And that was at the Roxy Theater or some shit like that.
It was at the Roxy.
Yeah, right there next to the Rainbow. Yes, and we still partied after that. We were partying
right there at the Rainbow before, and then during the concert, remember we were right there with Exhibit.
Yeah.
Everybody, it was cool.
Everybody was showing love, man. And then, it was dope.
That big old joint, and then it was so fat that they smoked it. That show, that concert, they was like, I think it was a closeout, huh?
Yeah.
So they did that. And they lit the joint,
bro. That shit had the whole shit hot
the
box.
whole time. And after that song, everyone went in the back. They smoked it all in the back.
It out there.
Went to the front parking lot, smoked it in there. We went back to the Rainbow, smoked it again. That thing was like never ending. 33-gram blunt of nothing but the bomb.
Yes,
it was like a big old jar of some
gas.
And rolled this
and you know what?
Up.
I always need to send out my saludos or my appreciation, because the one that really taught me and showed me the way was the homie Jerry K. He's big at rolling these big ass blunts and shit. He's known for high time pictures and shit like that. He's a legend. So shout out to Jerry K, man. For showing me the way.
He's the one that got you into rolling?
He's the one that got me into rolling, and especially the backwards. One day, I don't know, I don't think you were doing your shit yet, but there was this spot called the Hollywood Hemp Museum off of Sunset. And one day I just seen him, and I seen him how he was sushi rolling a backwood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Jerry, how do you do that? He's like, Dazer, come over here, just look over my shoulder and fucking just look at the technique, bro.
Yeah.
You feel like what I did with you.
Yeah, like
you feel
I'm
me?
gonna show you. And then,
see,
yeah,
so I passed on the knowledge, you know?
Yeah.
So fucking he was like, here, just do it like and after that, I was making money after that.
And but that's what I'm saying, like you just from smoking, huh? And then just started rolling, and then but you took it to you started doing you would roll it went from like blunts to the bloins to now you be rolling
fucking ounces, 2 ounces, 3 ounces,
like,
quarter pounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And what made you go into like I'm gonna try? You just said I'm gonna challenge myself and start rolling
like
the biggest joints I possibly can.
Don't tell me I can't do it. I'll figure it out.
I'll throw it all in there.
That shit. I'll figure it out, bro. I learned from the best, and I throw my little strategy and technique on it, and it always comes out good.
I know, but when you roll, I trip out. When you roll, it's like the sushi rolls.
Yes, bro.
Because me, I roll even like a blackwood, a backwood. I roll it. No, but a backwood, I roll it.
Yeah.
And it's like
it's hard, bro.
I roll it like a joint.
Yeah,
I roll like a joint, and I put the tip. Cut it, and then you know what I'm saying, stick it, and then twist it.
Yeah.
But
once you master
tried to
that
roll
sushi,
it like that. How you taught me, where you put it in there and you do it. It's like a sushi roll.
Pretty
I can't.
Much.
It just goes to the side. I'm like, damn, it's on me.
Yeah, it's all in like how I see it is with the tip. You have to make that weed structure with that tip. Yeah. And once you structure it, you always
it's like you re-roll it how it was rolled.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Unroll it, but put your stuff in it.
That's
and roll it how it was rolled.
Yep. No saliva. All kind of glue. You know
and
what I'm saying?
It just.
Bro, I came into this weed game sponsored already by a company we won't even acknowledge, and I was already rolling for them.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they were smaller blunts. They're like 1.3s or some shit.
Remember? We're like, let's put 2 in there.
And I'm like, nah, Tommy, the way I do this, the way I feel good is 2 grams.
Yeah.
And that's when we started doing that shit, was bro. Like, you feel me?
Two.
So, and I remember when I first started, the only ones that really had backwoods was Adam Ill, you know what I mean? Litwoods, and I think another company, I don't remember their name. And then it was us, the other company I was with. So, like, I seen all the techniques done, and, I just mastered it myself, bro.
Yeah,
my shit was fucking smacking, bro.
And then the best thing is they were all hand-rolled, too.
Not just that, Tommy, but remember, our
no
blunts, the tips were always halfway out.
Yeah.
Everybody's else was shoved the fuck up in there.
They'll have like a little short ass.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting what you're paying for, bro. Yeah. And then, not just that, the quality of the weed is what matters, you know.
Always bomb.
Everything could be rolled right. It's just the quality of the weed. You notice with woods, we never had to throw keef on it, wax. Nothing. It's in the weed, bro.
Yeah,
it's in the fucking weed.
Yeah, everyone would be like, "Oh, do you do keef or do you do?"
No,
I'm like, "No,
we don't need that.
It's just you don't need it. It's just top bomb." You could open that thing up and be like, damn, I'll hit bowls of this. And you're going to die.
Yes. It's always quality weed, bro.
Yeah.
And then not just that, like after a while, the bites came out, all the edibles came out.
And then it was a wrap after that. We were getting lit off the edible. I remember, one time I ate the biz bites.
Yeah.
And I called my sister because I told my girl because she can't drive. I was like, I got to go to the hospital. I'm like, I'm going to call my sister. And she's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I just don't feel right. Like I feel like
damn edibles.
I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna pass out right now, or like I can't breathe or something. I'm like, I don't feel right.
Yeah, you're not right.
I'm all shaky. I was like, hey, if my sister can't come, straight up, call the ambulance. And she was like, oh, cool. My girl's like, what the fuck? So she called my sister. My sister comes running, and then she gets there and she's like, what's up? I was like, hey, I gotta go to the hospital. She's like, what's up?
Yeah.
And then my girl's like, did you just eat this whole bag of edibles right here?
Oh, man.
I'm like, oh, I did. I forgot that I ate the whole, all the biz bites.
Yeah, bro.
It had me tripping.
If your tolerance ain't there, it's gonna fuck with you.
I
for sure.
Drink some milk.
Drink some leche, homie.
Eat me some milk. So I was all good after that. Like once I noticed, I was like, oh, I'm off the edibles. I was all just laughing. And so I feel good, but hey, that's why I don't like edibles though, because
I like edibles. Know how to eat them.
No, edibles are good, but sometimes, because I'm used to edibles not working, so I'll take them and then I'll get off. Hey, dog, like
I feel it. I feel
crazy
it.
feeling.
I remember when I felt like that when I first dabbed, like back in like 2010 or some shit like that. Like I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? And this is when the dabs were like either black or like green black.
Yeah.
And they'll go hot in the fucking
and
on the titanium.
Like tar.
Yeah, but you're like, damn, the high's cool, but god damn, what was that?
Yeah.
You feel me? And they're giving them out for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Though? Like, yeah, dog. And I had a fucked up trip. I was just like, man, I was on the other side of LA, which is west side of LA. I'm from the east side, I'm from East LA and shit, so I felt out of bounds already. Yeah. You feel me? And then being high like that, I was really out of bounds. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, anything after the river, we're good. We're good. We're home. We're home. You know what I'm saying? So
you made it.
But yeah, man, Woods did a big impact. I feel like I did my part in promoting. We had everything.
We made it.
We had the Godfather. You know what I mean?
The links. Yeah. Kid Frost.
Kid Frost. Shout out to the Uncle Kid Frost. Godfather.
In the sessions.
I know. Bash has smoked a couple of the Woods here and there. Fuck, man. And a lot of people, bro.
With like all the lowrider game, because you got into the cruising game,
bro. You know
tough
what?
Too.
I got a lot of people saying that ever since when me and Frost went and did that shit in downtown LA at the City Hall where he performed, like it really pushed the narrative of let's go cruising and bring this shit back. You feel me? Because it was kind of going on, but not really. But once we did that, and I forgot what it was. It was cruising for something, and man, we pretty much brought that culture back out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to say that. You know what I mean? And it's dope. It's a dope thing, man. Look at all the beautiful
everyone
cars.
Started cruising now.
Bro, it went from just us random, regular folks. We have celebrities out there kicking it with us.
Yeah.
Bro. We have Jimmy, which is one of the biggest I think he manages a lot of Mexican artists and shit.
Jimmy Humilde.
Yeah, we have him out there.
Yeah.
We have Sad Boy Loco. We have Kid Frost. A couple other folks that are out there, actors. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we have people out there, and it's all humble.
And videos.
Yeah, it's all humble. We're just chilling
right there.
We done film so many fucking music videos out there, bro, where everybody is just shocked. I've had people tell me bro, you came out on TikTok. You're famous on TikTok. I don't even have that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instagram and Facebook is good enough for me. You feel me? But they're like, man, TikTok, you guys are blowing up. You and Frost, they always have you on the lowrider shit.
Yeah.
And it's dope because I'm the one always carrying that Mexican flag. Shout out to Canelo, you know what I mean, for that one yesterday.
Oh, he got that win yesterday,
so shout out to Canelo, shout out to the Raza. But yeah, man, we're out there, Whittier Boulevard. If not there, we're in Montebello Park. Get ready for fucking Uncle Frost's new Whittier and Atlantic album. That's just gonna be dope. I actually get mentioned in the first song, me, Little Man, and Coda. Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty sick. You know what I mean? Bad. And yeah, the whole album's dope. So.
And how's that kicking it with the legend?
It's more like it's like family. It's not really about the stats. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not really about all
it
that.
Is like family.
It's like me and you kicking it. You know? It ain't about my stats. It ain't about your stats. We're family, bro. You feel me? Yeah. It's like there's a whole different type of relationship there.
I remember going to your house and blazing, chilling with Kid Frost.
Your brother P was like, let me get a picture. Yeah.
We're kicking it. And then just chilling. It was after it was just like, we're kicking it,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because I've introduced a lot of friends, especially out-of-staters, to him, and they're like, "Fuck, this is crazy." I'm like, "Yeah, it's dope, but I kick it with them almost every day."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's dope. I like to hear the stories
in the gas chamber.
In the gas chamber. Oh yeah. It's going down with the 36 right there, fool.
Oh,
you feel
man.
me? Hey, I still have some of your pictures up there. The one with the skeleton smoking a cigarette, I think.
Hell yeah.
That he's still right there chilling. But yeah, man, it's just dope hearing stories that a lot of motherfuckers don't hear.
Well, you have everybody in the gas chamber.
Yeah.
You should do a fucking podcast at the gas chamber.
I've been told, but I'm just just sacred grounds.
Do the shit and just chill right there with and if it's a guest, it's a guest. If it's not, you right there kicking it. But
I've done an interview on live
with Godfather. I seen him in a gas chamber.
Oh yeah, he loves going over there, bro. He's like, Dazer, I need to go to the gas chamber. We need to smoke. We need to talk. And
those who don't know what the gas chamber is, is Doggy's garage.
Yeah.
And it's set up. He has
lights.
It's all set drawings, up with the lights, all his art up,
all the weed in the world, wax in the world. You can smoke all you want.
A sick ass car.
Yeah, that's my background's a 36.
Yeah, the whole background's the old 36 shit.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope.
You know, but yeah, that's the gas chamber.
Yeah, the gas chamber is dope.
Everybody's in there. I'm like, what? This was fucking Godfather King?
Yes,
right,
bro. He loves it. He loves it right there. Yeah, he signed my belt and shit like that, you know. And yeah, it's pretty dope.
The wrestling belt?
Yeah, the wrestling belt that I have right
they
there.
just had the big old thing this weekend, no?
Yeah.
WWE?
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Wild, huh?
It's crazy.
I seen it.
It's crazy.
Well, because I work doing those things, and some of the homies are like, "Oh, we're at work in WWE. We're right here." They're all pumped.
Yeah,
all the wrestler fools from work, they're all into it.
Bro, like, I'm a '90s baby, so I'm into that shit. You feel me?
Get it.
Godfather doing this thing, you know, talking about smoking, and you didn't even know.
And then
you feel me? Like it was crazy. Wrestling?
No, going from like you fool used to be all into wrestling, and then the Godfather, of course,
wrestlers, and then, well,
now you're chilling with the Godfather.
Yeah, I kick it with the Godfather a lot. You know, I do associate with like Rob Van Dam, with Val Venus. You know what I'm saying? With Sin Cara, I talk to him on a regular basis. You know, I'm actually like when everything starts going with Sin Cara, I'm supposed to be managing him. So there's like a lot of shit being in the works, you know. I just don't talk about. You feel me?
Yeah,
you gotta go in silence, bro. So I talked to a couple wrestlers, but yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope, dog. And but yeah, Godfather is dope, man, because he's another one. He's like Frost, you know, like it's like a family relationship now. Because I mean, not just any celebrity's gonna invite you to their house, you know, in the sacred grounds. You feel me? And he invites me with open arms every time I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy because me and him kick it on one side of the house, chilling, smoking, talking shit. And then my girl and his girl go and chill on the other side of the house, chilling, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it's just the stories, bro. To hear the stories, you know, is dope. And I'm a big Undertaker fan too, so there's a lot of Undertaker stories that he has.
You met the Undertaker?
I haven't yet.
He has cool ass stories?
Yeah. That's his best friend. They're best friends.
Oh, they're homies?
Yeah, they're part of the same crew and shit.
I always thought Undertaker died, dog.
Nah, he just hit the Hall of Fame.
No?
He just hit the Hall of Fame.
No, I know, but I don't know what... If it was like on the news or something that I seen it, I was like, damn.
Nah, I think you're dreaming, dog. I think it was those edibles.
Was it a dream? One of those edibles?
I think it was those edibles,
okay.
fucker.
No, I could have sworn it was. I was like, wow, I guess he didn't.
Yeah, man. So
the man that he came out with, though, he died, huh?
Yeah, Paul Bear passed away. Yeah.
But that was like what, 97 or something?
Nah. That just happened like a couple years ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No more than 5
See,
years,
that's the one who died then.
Yeah.
And I was probably thinking that the Undertaker died.
Yeah, and you smoked and you fucking ate them edibles and it was over, fucker. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's dope kicking it with him, man. It's dope kicking it with him. It's dope smoking. He gave me he was like, Dazer, you're the only one I see real big ass blowing. So he gave me like 4 or 5 funky fill tips.
Oh yeah,
for the 2 grammers.
The ones that they made them for him, huh?
Yeah. So they're like all different type of prep and shit, which is pretty dope. And he gave me a funky fill tip tray. Like, here, Dazer, I got so much of this shit, but you're the only one I knows that smoke big ass bljoints, you know. Yeah. So
here you go. You're gonna make use of this shit.
Yeah. So I have them right there. You know, a lot of shit I keep. You know, just to memories. You know what I mean? Yeah. Frame them up. You know, I got a lot of shit right there just lying around. So
and all your artwork and all that.
That's just there. You know,
You're still doing art right now.
I just finished the commission. A dope ass celebrity deathmatch canvas I did with like 20 plus characters. So yeah, it took me a little minute. You know, I have days when I'm into it. I have days that I'm not into it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I told the person that bought it, like, hey, there might be days where I'm just not into it, or bro, there might be months that I'm not into it. You just have to respect that, unless you want it to come out shitty, you know? Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I'm doing that.
That's how it is with art, huh?
Yeah. That's like how it is with art.
Well, unless you're full blown all day artist, you could focus super on it. But if not, then you're like, man.
Yeah.
And
especially like that's your money.
Sometimes I'll go back into the artwork, because I do art.
Yeah, of course.
Writing and all that.
Yes.
And it's just a trip. Like when I go back into, I'll be like, oh, let me watercolor something, do something. It's like you're like, man,
this is why I stopped.
Yeah.
I feel it, bro.
I have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch of artwork I have right there, chilling, just in my little. I have like a folder where I put all my artwork in there, and it's just stacked. And then I have
I did a piece in one of your black books for sure.
Yeah, and then I have I have watercolors of the guys from Blood In Blood Out that I'm working on.
Nice,
each one.
nice.
I'm doing like Paco,
That's gonna be dope.
Crucito, different scenes, Juanito, all of them, like scenes from the movie of them. So I'm doing a watercolor set of those. I started them, and they're just chilling right there, dog. And I'm like, man, I'll just look at them. I'll be like, damn, I'm gonna go. I'm going back to you one day. You know?
You just probably have to post them up so you can see them more. You know, and be like,
I want to do something like even like just film it, where I just film where I'm doing it.
You should, bro.
Just different things like that, but
you should.
I'm like, because
it's gonna be a memory for you that you could go back and look at and then like show your kids and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I have a whole bunch of stuff.
You should do it.
I am.
You're a badass artist, bro. You're a badass artist.
I'm gonna film some stuff, and nobody that like from that knows 3 plates or anything. Like nobody knows that I do art, but I've been doing art my whole life since I was little.
Yeah.
But since I was little, I've been doing art. I just
for sure.
draw. 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I got into just drawing graffiti.
Yes.
And then that took over a lot, but mostly I've always done all
LA is run
art.
by a lot of gang and graffiti shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get into one of them.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Well, I grew up in Ridgecrest, though, so it was a whole different trip. But
that's right. Yeah. But once you came out here,
no, what I'm saying, like when I was little, we would come out here when we were little kids, and I would see all the graffiti and stuff. I remember my 5th grade. In 5th grade, we had a road trip, not a road trip, a field trip, to UCLA and to Santa Monica.
Oh, you've seen all types of shit over there.
On my pictures, it's like a whole bunch of just the graffiti that I seen. I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, and,
that's dope. I've always been into like art and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's amusing.
Like I don't know why I was telling this, but since I was little, dog, I've always done stuff to like if somebody was watching me, like I'd always try to be the best or good at whatever I was doing. So if I would do like
push
writing yourself. Or if I would do anything, I'd always try to do good. If I played. Like, I could dance and fucking do art and fucking sing and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I just did all that shit because I would be like, if a motherfucker hears me singing right now and he's a famous dude, he's going to try to make me famous. I've always wanted to do that shit. So I always did shit, but art and all that, I've always been in. That was
it's a love.
I like
love. Yeah, it's a love. I feel that.
Even with with tattoos and stuff.
I don't fuck with people.
What tattoos I always got in. I like tattoos since when my dad had a friend, like a family friend, my mom and my dad. They had this couple friend, and this man Paz. He was covered in tattoos, but they were like prison ass tattoos. Yeah. But I was like, man, that shit looks tight,
legit,
Yeah. And he would always, and my dad would always be like, you see why he always wears a sweater or long sleeve? Because, I'm like, why? He's like, because he's all covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
Tattoos, that's like, it means that you went to jail.
Yeah, you're marked.
He's like, it means that you were in prison. And and I would tell my dad, I'm going to get tattoos like that one day. And he's like, nope. I said, I would tell him, I'm like, one day I'm going to get a whole bunch of tattoos like Boss. And he would be like, nah, that's not cool. Then you'll be marked. If you do anything, they're gonna be like that fool with that. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be doing bad shit.
Yeah, right.
Like,
leave me alone.
I'm like, I'm just gonna get tattooed. So
I feel it.
But he would always tell me like, oh, it means you went to jail and stuff. And yeah, dog, I ended up fucking tattooed, and I always remember that man Paz.
Yeah.
Like, man, I trip out. If I ever see him again, I'll tell him like, hey, dog,
this is all influenced by you.
It was all influenced by you. When I was little, I always wanted to get covered in tattoos like that.
Yes, sir, man. That's funny.
But yeah, I trip out. I've always been into whatever I have been into. I've always been super into it.
Yeah,
like
you gotta go 100%.
For when I was a kid, I was into pit bulls. Everything pit bulls. Like if I was a magazine and it had a little picture of a pit bull in it, I'll buy it. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get this magazine. Anything. That's why I think whatever I did, I would just go like.
Have you ever been to a dog show?
Yeah. I would go to not the pit bull ones, a regular dog show.
No, there's some XLs.
Oh yeah, with the pit bulls, crazy.
Bro, these motherfuckers look like
a whole world.
great white sharks on land.
Yeah, there's a whole world of like the bully game and the
we're a part of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rowdoggs is part of that. We perform in all of them shows.
Oh yeah, and then but the dogs, huh? Ain't they?
They're crazy, bro. Now they have like some shit called like Fluffy Frenchies, and they look like the Grinch, but dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they look like to me. But they're like $30,000 puppies, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm like,
but how do they do that?
It's just genetics, like they do weed.
Like and there's some fools with the science behind them. Because even the colors on those dogs,
crazy.
Like, they have like the merle,
crazy,
and all this, but
crazy.
That's not natural for those dogs to be that color.
It's all genetics, and some craziness.
Somebody said,
craziness.
"Hey, let me make this dog Rottweiler color Frenchie."
yeah. Let me make this little Chihuahua into a fucking half XL,
looking like a Dalmatian.
Looking like the dog from The Mask and shit.
It's like when when you're on video games and you pick like the outfit of people and you just
you just have them all
like, this is what I want.
Yeah,
fools
this will work.
Let me make puppies.
Let me make puppies. Yeah,
fools are buying these dogs up.
Fool, like a motherfucker. They're making money though. I can tell them that much. They're making some money.
Everybody that gets a dog, they're breeders now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you get I'll get a bully who's like, 3 plates, kennels.
Yeah, that's it.
What's cracking? Come and get a dog. Got Frenchie. You know what I'm saying? He's about to have puppies.
Yeah.
Well, so I just got to find him a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they come with a sombrero and shit like that, and a little,
Everybody that gets a dog, they're breeding now.
Yeah,
like,
man. Hey, you know what's gonna be next that I heard of is pigeon flying.
Fools are gonna get into that.
Fools are getting into that already.
Oh,
dog.
it's a wrap. Let's
pigeon
go get
flying.
some
Like that's like money.
The ones that they clap.
Yes, like the homie, the Dove guy. You know the Dove guy.
The Dove guy's killing it.
Yeah, that's like him. Like he'll kill that shit.
Yeah.
Like if he were to do that, he'll kill it.
I used to work with some man named Jim Enos, and he used to race pigeons.
Okay.
And that fool he would drive out to like Sacramento.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, somewhere far.
Drop them.
And it's like a grip of fools. Like he's like, it's like, there's people that let out there. It's hundreds of people out there racing their pigeons. And what you do is you let them go, and they have like a certain point, and whoever makes it back to their house, I guess if you make it back to the house, you log it in that it's there.
Yeah. And they get a job.
It's like a time, like it was going this fast, so it made it here in this amount of time. Then it'll be the winner or something.
Yeah.
But he said there's hundreds of people that do this.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. And that's another
because they want to test their knowledge, bro.
World.
They want to test their knowledge.
Everything has this whole like dog breeding.
Yeah.
There's fools that do all that, like the bully. There's a whole world of that.
Yes,
people that do racing pigeons. There's people that look books up and they're like, I just bought $125,000 pigeon yesterday.
Yes, fool.
I'm sure there is.
Crazy.
And then fools that are into guitars.
Shit.
And then there's a fool that's into
Pokemon. It could go all over the place.
Different things. Yeah. It's like fools there's a whole world for you. Whatever you're into, there's a whole world out there. If you ever think you're alone, you're like, man, nobody does this shit. Dog, there's a convention of fools that fly pigeons. Dog.
Yeah.
So don't think you're whatever you're into.
You're
look
looking
it up,
in the wrong places. You know
look
what I'm saying?
in the right place. You'll find somebody that grows crickets. You know what I'm saying? That breeds crickets for feeding. There's fools that do that.
Breed maggots probably and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like all types of
different
shit.
Types of shit. They're trying to make a different type of insect probably. Like, we're trying to make a fly right now that stings you like a bee. You know, and that's what happens. It's probably what happened with those death hornets, the murder hornets.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That's all that stuff.
They stung them in the wrong place.
Or they made it, and then they're like, let's see what it does. Terrorize this neighborhood.
Yeah, it was funny.
I seen the thing where there was in the rivers. I don't know where, and they let these fish, these carp.
Okay.
And now they're infested like all over the river, and these fools eat. So now they have to figure out how to only kill that fish. So they don't kill all the other type of fish, but they could just kill that fish. Fuck. It's weird. So they have like these electromagnetics, some like
they're shocking the shit out of these motherfuckers.
But it only shocks that type of fish.
Oh, what
so
the fuck?
they'll be just in the river, and they have these arms out into the water. They're just zapping stuff, and behind them is a trail. The little fish just come floating up, and it's just those fish, and they're just they just go all over the lake.
What do they do? They give that to the bears or some shit? Or
well, they're trying to find a solution for all that waste of them.
Yeah, well,
so they're
obviously.
trying to make like they put it into dog food, into how you said, into fertilizer, different things.
Yeah, fertilizing will be the best probably.
They're running out of what the hell to make, and the carps are building and building and building every day. There's more and more.
Damn.
So it's crazy.
They better figure that shit out.
Like I'm saying, there's a whole group of fools that all they do is focus on how to get rid of these types of fish.
If you're gonna do something, you better best believe you better have a plan B, C, and D after that, because there's always something that follows after that shit. Don't think that you zap them, they're just gonna disappear.
Yeah, it's like, no, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
now
we don't have teleportation yet, unless you know what I mean.
Because there's certain animals that adapt to whatever you get them with. Like,
hey, because imagine this, Tommy. Imagine if all those fish are piled up, right, and we have teleportation. We could send that to like the Ethiopians and shit like that. People that could eat.
Oh yeah,
you feel me?
They'll be like, oh, we're doing.
They'll be like, holy shit, we have like a whole like city worth of fish.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, you seen that shit? Hey, come on, teleportation. You guys need to make your way already. We need help. We need help. Unfortunate.
They need water too. Teleport it over there.
There you go. Why not?
You think there's gonna be teleportation?
Not in our lifetime. Not in our lifetime.
Well, they were saying that.
Not in our lifetime. They ain't gonna show us in our lifetime. I can tell you that much. Well, they're really pulling out the UFO shit.
Well, my homie, he said, well, like a portal. Mm-hmm. He said that there's this place in the mountains out there that the military base owns, and they said there's like a certain place from you could get from one mountain down to the lake. Yeah, and it's like a teleport.
I just walk into the cave and you end up on top.
And I guess it's a teleport. But my friend found that out because he tattoos everybody, like military workers,
yes.
fools. And this guy, he works behind the scenes, and he knows this guy, whatever. He wants to get a tattoo. He'll talk to him, and they're tattooed, they're drinking or whatever, and they're just talking, fool. And a lot of them, they're just spilling beans the whole time, like
dropping it all over the place.
You know that we're working on the UFO right now over there. It's
obvious.
Stuff like that. And this was just tattooing him. He's like, oh yeah. And my homie's all into that. All that
he's
shit,
soaking it in like a motherfucker. It's sinking in
the computer.
Yes.
So and sometimes he'll tell me some crazy stories. And one of those stories was that there's like a area that's blocked off by China Lake. It's like it used to be a actual lake. Yeah. And then it dried out. Fool. Yeah. And now there was that big old earthquake. So there's water coming up. And when people went to go investigate the water, they weren't letting them go investigate because there's
something's open.
It's like a portal right there. So they can't even go and investigate on it. And these people and scientists are like, why can't we go investigate? This is a phenomenon. This lake has been dry for 10,000 years. An earthquake made the water come up. Like, there's water at this lake now. We want to see why. What's going on? And they can't because there's something there. And the man said it was something like a portal.
How do you feel about that, Tommy?
And that's what's crazy. I'm like, well, wait a minute. And he's like, yeah, dog, he didn't get into it more, but he said something within there that it was like a portal.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know, dog. I get scared. I trip out.
What if we could go in that portal and visit our loved ones?
Well, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, you never know what's in that portal. Saying? Or you go in that portal.
Yeah, it could be one. It could be good or bad. So that's the 50-50 chance you take.
50-50 chisants.
I mean, I'll probably smoke like a half a pound and then figure it out from there.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll need a break after that.
Yeah, man, because, imagine you could visit your loved ones, bro.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
You know, whether they're in heaven or hell.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You'd be like, I ain't trying to go to hell visit.
I'm just there to visit only real quick. I ain't trying to stay up in this motherfucker.
Stay all right, dog.
You feel me? So give me some slack.
Yeah.
You know, but that would be dope though, right?
Yeah.
So I see it either like that or the obvious, you know, we could transport from here to there. You know what I mean?
Or to somewhere else, like, I want to go to Japan too.
Vámonos.
Yeah.
Vámonos, way. Fool, you'll be like a legend out there, bro.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
You need to go out there, fucker.
I'm gonna go to Japan.
You need to go to Japan. Eat some of that shark fin soup.
Damn. Get some weird
some like weird shit. Some eat powder, a fucking powdered fucking
out there.
Powdered fucking scorpions and shit.
Hell yeah. But yeah, everybody we want to cut in and let everybody know who working with us, who sponsors us.
Yes.
Make sure you guys go check out Cervecacito Brewery in Santa Ana, 4th Street and Broadway. They have anything you want, drinks, stuff. You can get a sweater, know what I'm saying? And also Suavecito Pomade. They make the machine go. Yes. You know what I'm saying? We're right here, Suavecito Pomade. If you want to look good or whatever, put some Suavecito in your hair. Dog, you already know, fool.
Yeah.
Everybody that kicks it with me, or that even Doggy knows, Suavecito, huh?
Suavecito
Whenever
all day, bro. Come on now.
If anybody needs anything for the hair, I let them know.
Got it.
Go get Suavecito, dog.
Gotta get
it's the best. And everybody that I've recommended, they're like, hey, dog, this is the best stuff.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me, I'll travel. I went to Texas and was like, hey, dog, I'm right here in Texas. Do you know where I can get Suavecito? They're like, go anywhere. Go to any barbershop.
Yeah.
And so
you'll see it everywhere,
if you guys, you know what I'm saying, already know Suavecito Pomade makes the machine go. Get whatever you want. And they have Suavecita for your girl, for whatever.
Yeah. For the kids.
Anybody,
like
for the kids, you get Suavecita. Makeup, anything else. But
merch,
that Suavecito. But when you're out here in Santa Ana, stop by Cervecacito Brewery, get a drink, bomb.
Get a mug.
Fool, have you went?
No, I haven't went yet.
We'll go after this. It's nice.
Figure it out.
They have everything.
Bomb shit.
Yeah, they have bomb, whatever you want. Seltzer, slushies.
What?
Yeah, dog. And on September 30th, we're going to have a live show there. At September 30th, we're going to be at Cervecacito. We're going to have a live show. We're going to be podcasting there, and people go up there. We're going to be upstairs.
That'll be
and
dope.
if you guys want to go and check out the podcast, all you have to do is go to Cervecacito, buy a beer, buy something.
Yeah,
and
support.
It'll get you in upstairs. You got a cup in your hand. You got a pitcher in your hand. You're coming up and watching the podcast. So if you guys want to be with us and chilling,
support
4th Street and Broadway, Cervecacito Brewery. We're going to be right there. It's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be popping.
We're gonna have Xavier and E-Zone are gonna be the guests that day. We're gonna be right there chilling with them, and then
so there's gonna be clouds up.
Yeah, we're gonna have the homies that play music, and I'm gonna be jamming out with them. So it's gonna be a good time, dog. We're gonna be drinking Cervecacito. We're gonna be feeling good, and
I'm gonna tell my girl
somebody's gonna have a guitar right there. And I'm gonna be singing. So make sure you guys come to.
Oh shit! It's over. We're gonna go
September 30th.
We're going.
It's what is it? A Friday?
Friday night.
It's on a Friday night.
Perfect.
We're gonna be right there, but come through, get a drink, come upstairs. You're gonna have a good time.
I'll pull up for sure.
It's gonna be bad.
That'll be dope, man. Shit, can't wait.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We're doing a show right there, so people can come and check it out.
Support, man.
Get some stuff. Hopefully, we'll get some shirts going. We'll get a little bit of merch right there, and people will grab a shirt and. And
that'll be dope.
We'll keep the circle going, keep the thing going.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah.
Fucking Tommy.
What was I gonna say? I want to tell the story of the gas chamber stories.
Oh, let's go.
Remember when you were on live and the homie was taking a
Shooter Rick?
Yeah, Shooter Rick. Shout outs to Shooter Rick.
Yeah, shout out to Shooter Rick.
Cool ass dude, sick ass pictures. If you guys want to, if you got
visuals is crazy.
You want cool pictures taken?
Yes,
your car or you, whatever. A video shoot. He does music videos, but remember he was taking a.
Yeah. So what happened was we were on my live and people were telling him to take a dab, and he's like, oh well, kind of saying no, but yeah. I was like, look, dog, this is what's gonna happen. You feel me? You're gonna take this dab, and just don't overdo it. He's taking it out of a Bob Marley bong, so. Right away, I think in my head he's thinking, "Fuck it, hit it like a bong."
He just put the thing in the
you know what I'm saying?
In the big old regular bong.
Yes. So he fucking he hits it like a regular bong.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to do it. It's in out, in out, in out. Yeah, dog.
That's the proper way.
Me personally, I feel
that's why when you see you fools hit it, and then they blow it out their nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
you're not supposed to hold it in.
No.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, there's people that do, but
that's when
the proper
when you
way
pass
is
out,
in
no?
and out. Yeah, it's powerful, bro.
And what happened to homie?
So homie hits it. He lets it out, and the way he starts coughing. This video is proof on my Instagram. He just starts coughing, and I'm on my live chatting, and You just see this fool fall right next to the 36. Blam!
Yeah.
You know? And I turn around and I get up and I tell him, hey, fool, fucking act right. You know what I mean? Like, we're on live. We're on live, fool. What the fuck you doing? He's like, oh, well. And he's trying to breathe, so I turn him on his side and he starts getting up. And, bro, he didn't remember when he took that dab. He don't remember the 3-4 blunts we smoked.
I got coffee.
Yeah, he was fucked up. he I don't know if you ever seen when Roscoe took a dab.
No. Oh yeah, remember he's all like that, and then
he did it. Hey, Roscoe hates it when I talk about this shit. He'll watch when he sees me next time. He'll be like, "Fuck you, Dazer." I seen that shit. Talking about that shit again, but. Roscoe goes, he hits the shit and he passes out. So he did a Roscoe.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because you're on the live and you're talking or whatever, and this fool's still coughing.
Yeah, he
and
falls.
Then you just
see him slap,
and he just falls, and then you're like, and then you're like, oh shit, and you're like, oh shit, You look and you're like, oh, this fool, and then you look, you're like, oh, he's passed out. It's hilarious.
That shit is funny as fuck.
That clip, if you have that clip, it's gold.
I still do. Yeah, it's on my page.
That's gold.
It's
right
on my
there.
page. Sometimes I put it on my story.
You send
so
it
people go see
to
it.
like the funniest videos, but like
I heard you can't really send
ridiculousness.
I heard you can't really send shit to them because they won't check it out. Like they have to like kind of like get told about it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because I did that. I sent it to
you
them.
Did send it? Oh yeah,
I sent it to them.
That's hilarious.
I know my the homie from Grindface, you know, he'll put it on. You know what I'm saying? That's no problem. I'm pretty sure Rollstar, but we don't fuck with them. We fuck with Grindface. You know what I mean?
We're
so
Grindface.
fucking yeah, dog. So I just let them kind of like try to figure it out from there. But yeah, it's a funny ass video, fool.
Yeah,
it's a funny ass video. I just did a dope ass video when I was in Vegas for the Cannabis Awards in July, I believe, with Godfather and the homie Earth Smokes a Lot. You know what I mean? And that's on my page too. That shit got well over 1,000 views real quick. You know, and he like Godfather, he goes and he takes all our shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's like, is that one of them funky things?
Oh
like,
yeah,
I seen that. Yeah, that's just pretty funny. So I'm getting into doing little content here and there, you know, with certain people, and then, you know, see what happens with that.
And then the sachet,
the sachets are crazy.
You go to like Kush Stock.
Yeah. We're actually performing on the 8th.
And on stage 8th, and everything. Yeah. That's tight.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's fun. It's fun to see people sing the songs that we're singing, you know.
People pumped up.
Yeah, people get pumped up. They want to go on stage, you know. There'll be times when Rome gets girls on stage to kind of just make it entertaining for the rest of the people and shit like that. Or we'll get like the Kalaka homies up there with the skull heads, you know, like the Easy one, and you know, we'll get them up in there, and yeah, man, people just throw out, you know, free shit. You know, most of them are my sponsors. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's pretty fun, bro. Like even like Sheldon, shout out to Sheldon Cooper. He's the one that throws all the cannabis awards. He goes and sees our performances. He'll stop everything just to go see our performance.
And you've been to like Vegas performing?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas, Arizona, Cali. You know, I was supposed to go to OKC, but shit didn't work out. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we're traveling. We're traveling here and there.
That's cool.
Yeah, the tour is pretty cool.
And it's all homies.
All homies.
Everyone chilling, blazing.
Yeah, blazing. My girl always goes with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
She's there. She gets to see a lot of shit. She's met a lot of celebrities in her life already. Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. It's fun. It's fun as fuck. I'm happy to see where you're at right now, bro. Because I remember when we first met, you didn't want to do all this shit.
Yeah,
I was like, behind the scenes. Yeah, you're like, nah, Dazer, you go. You go do that. You go speak. I'm more behind the scenes, and now look at you, dog. I knew you had a voice, bro.
Yeah,
and just the way you are, you're entertaining. You feel me? So I applaud you on that shit too, dog.
Thank you,
bro. Like, you know,
that shit
for real.
Yeah, at first I didn't want to. I was just like, I'm gonna just stay behind the scenes.
Yeah,
and then when I started doing all that, like when
I think E-Zone and then broke your eyes out.
I would write my goals down from like these fools, Joey Diaz and them. And then I got into where I met. I started sponsoring the George Perez Stories podcast, and it just went from there to telling my story with them. And then those fools were like, "Oh, this was funny." To I would be there pretty much every week. I would just be right there, and they would be like, "Tommy, just come on the mic, fool." And it just I would be on there regular, and then E-Zone hit me up. I started being on We Don't Smoke the Same all the time.
Yeah.
And it was just, everyone was like, dog, you need to do your own podcast. So at first I didn't want to do it. I didn't want, you know.
You got a lot to say, you know.
And I was like,
you got a lot to say, bro.
I can't ever talk.
Yeah.
Like I'm never, like everyone, they're like, Tommy, chill. So I'm like, all right, boo, I'm gonna do my own shit so I can do my own shit. And people, they want to hear, and people like watching it. Yeah. And people watch, you know, and it's growing.
They're interested.
And I'm grateful for where I'm at, being able to hear what the guys from Suavecito.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Before this, dog, like I was supposed to be at like 3 different studios.
Yeah, right.
And how you know how the universe works, dog? Yeah. It's like I wasn't meant to be at those studios. I'm meant to be right here.
Yeah, everything happens for a
and
reason.
we're getting it cracking. We're right here. We got Modesto behind the wheels of steel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, holding it down right here. But
shout out to the hat, man.
Dog.
Look at the hat.
Yeah, nothing but the best. Fool, you already know.
Nothing but the best, Tommy.
But
hey, Tommy. So real quick, who has been your favorite celebrity that you've met or got to see him smoke your shit?
Joe Rogan.
Fool,
that was
amazing.
Dog, Joe Rogan, that was my goal. Like when I first started writing goals.
Yeah.
The number one goal was I want Joe Rogan to smoke my weed. Damn. That was like fucking number one.
That shit, dog.
From writing my goals and it was fucking Joe Rogan smoking my weed. Joey Diaz, meeting Joey Diaz.
He even smoked them bitches too, right?
Meeting George Perez and going to the Church of What's Happening Now studio. I said I want to be in that. I want to be in that square. Yeah. Like I want to be in that couch.
Yeah.
I don't care how or whatever, but I want to be there and I want him to smoke my weed. And that was my goals. And fool, like little by little, I was like boom boom, started asking around, met George, messed with George, and George took me to the Comedy Store with him. That's where I met these guys, and I was able to fucking get. I gave Joey Diaz my stuff. He's like, "Oh, these are tremendous."
Yes.
And he smoked them, and I took him a grip. Fool, I took him like 30 blunts, 30 Biswoods.
Yeah, come on.
And I gave him. You
gotta take care of him.
And I went to the Church of What's Happening Now, dog, and I was right there, and I wrote my goals down, and I told my homie, I was like. I text my homie. I was like, "Cool, look where I'm at right now." I Snapchat. I sent him a Snapchat, and I was like, "Look," and I was in the church, their podcast.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What, Tommy? You're right there."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, dog. I told you, fools, I was gonna be right here, dog." And Joey Diaz was the first fool that I was like, "Whoa!" But Joe Rogan was the goal. Yeah. I was like, "I want it because." Well, that's gold, dog.
Yes.
As soon as that shit touches his hand, it's gold. Anything he touches is gold. If that fool is just blazing something, if he's eating something, people are gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Like I know a homie that started bow hunting out of nowhere because Joe Rogan bow hunts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's a trendsetter.
Like it's. I was like, if he gets that shit in his hands, and I'm still working at it to get it in his hands solid. Where he's like, hey. I got a biz shirt on, something like it's in a goal still, and it'll happen, and we're getting there, you know.
Yeah.
But he was the one fool. I took one time I was at the Comedy Store and I was with Felipe Esparza and I was smoking and I gave Felipe Esparza a little handful of Biswoods and he's like, these are bomb, dude. He's like, I'm gonna give them to Joe. I'm gonna see if Joe wants one. And this before I even met Joe, I was like, oh shit. You're gonna talk to Joe? And he went up to Joe Rogan and he's like, what's up? You know, he's like, hey, what's up, dude? This is Tommy. He has a company, bomb ass blunts, bro. Check these out. And Joe Rogan's all, they better be these. And he pulled out a fucking Biswood.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, they are those. And he's like, oh, these are fucking bomb, dude. He's all, these Joey Diaz.
That's amazing.
Gave me these. Yeah. And I was like, what? I was all like it was just crazy.
Yeah,
like, this already has my. I was like, oh yeah, man, those are mine. I was like, let me know whenever you want. He's like, dude, Joey Diaz gave me like 20 of these.
Yeah.
He's all, but thank you. He's all, man, these are bomb. He's all, I'll see you around.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, that's all. I'm like, I'm cool with that. And then I would be blazing with them, and they would know like, oh, this is the fool with the fucking those bombs.
Bomb ass.
And that fool say, what's up? Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Yeah.
So it's like that was the one.
You're getting there,
it was that, and then those fools smoked it. You know, like he smoked it on his show.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then Joey Diaz had it on his show.
On his show, yeah.
Like that fool put it on the show actually on the table.
Yeah, it was showing
a couple of their episodes, and even Lee would talk about it like, oh, I'm all fucked up, and it was the fucking weed that George gave me.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy, dog. But the big one,
that's amazing.
The big one that was for me was Joe Rogan, where I was like, it's in there. Like he knows about my, he'll always know. Fucking right now, if you saw him a Biswood, he'll be like, "Oh, I fucking tried those. Those are bomb." And it's like, who fucking can say that, dog?
Yeah.
Who can be like, yeah? If you show that shit to Joe Rogan, he'd be like, "Oh, I don't know. I'll try them." But if he would be like, "Oh, those are fucking bombs,"
let me get one of those. Yeah, he'll ask for those more than anything else. Yeah, for sure. That's dope, dog. I fuck with that because you fucked with a lot of people.
He's the one. But everyone, fucking be real. Be real.
Real's another one.
Smoking a joint of biz with insane. He's like, you know how these are good? He's like, because I only smoked one joint this whole podcast, and it was that fucking. He smoked one. That fool was lit, and that's why he's like, this fool is we have the bomb.
Yeah.
And that's why but everyone like I appreciate everyone that we've ever met and that ever the famous people that I've got to meet from like chilling with like E-Zone, you guys, fucking Kid Frost, dog, Be Real, fucking Nate Diaz, everybody, Exhibit, like everyone that we've met, even Burner tried. Even Burner. There's a picture of that fool holding a joint.
Yeah.
Of my weed, dog, and we were with Private Photo. Real story, Private Photo Aton. He rolled the Bizcake joints, and he rolled those joints, and he gave one to
Burner.
No, he was smoking it, and he passed it to Burner because he takes pictures where he's passing fools a joint, and he's passing it to Burner. Burner got it and he smoked it, and he's like, whoa. He's like, this is bomb. He's like, dude, what is this? And he's like, oh, this is Tommy's weed. This is Biz. And he's from BZZT. And he's like, damn, this is really good weed. And he smoked it, and then we're like, cool. And then Tom was getting it so he could take a picture with somebody else. And he's like, no.
Fuck you, yeah.
He's like, I'm keeping this one.
Yeah,
and he's
like, he fucked up, I guess. Yeah.
And he's like, fuck it.
For reals.
That's when I was like, damn, but yeah, fool, I met some cool people, and to be able to like smoke with them and
to blaze and just hear the stories. Yeah,
it's like that's cool, dog. And that's why I always knew like there's something here, fool. There's something fucking here.
I already knew
and that's
it,
why I never
bro.
stopped. I
knew it.
I was like, whatever it's taking or whatever, I know it's something.
I already knew it, bro. I told you from the get-go, I'm like, bro, you need to get behind the mic or some shit.
and like I was saying, fool, since I was little, I've always wanted to do something.
Yeah.
Fool, I would sit in the mirror in my restroom at home, dog, and I would just sit there singing with the microphone, or I would act like I was interviewing somebody. I would interview my sister. I would. Like since I was little, dog.
Yeah.
Even singing,
you're into entertainment.
Like I was into singing. I never played an instrument. I didn't have a guitar or nothing.
Yeah.
But I would always try to sing different ways. So I could sing like reggae music, like Spanish. I could sing fucking like opera, like everything. I would sit in at home, and I would sit in a restroom, and I would just play this music, and I would try to sing like that.
Yeah.
Or fucking hit these notes. I would try to hit these notes, not like imitate them, but I would try to hit those notes.
Yeah, I feel it.
And I showed myself how to do that, and that's what I would do.
It was a rap.
It was a rap, dog.
It was a rap.
I just but it was like, it was a rap. Like I could do it, but I never did nothing with it, dog. And I always it's like, fuck, dog, why didn't I? But it's never too late to do anything, dog. You see fools that are, and I'm like, now I'm like, I can take that out. I have somewhere where people can hear me. I have my podcast where I'm going to be singing. People can see.
You have a voice somewhere.
People can hear me sing, and
yes.
You never know, dog. Somebody might be like, "Hey,
swing by that shit.
I could record you, or let this," and you never know, dog.
Yeah.
So just like how I said, when I was little, I would do all this fucking shit.
And look at you now.
And if I was playing basketball, I'd fucking try to play basketball good, just in case somebody seen me and was like, "Hey, I want to fucking sign you to the NBA." Little kid.
Yeah.
But that's how my mentality was instilled, dog. Whatever, you never know, dog. Somebody might see you. Somebody might be watching this and be like, I like that guy. I want him to host my shows. You never know.
That's how people get chosen.
That's what
that's how people get chosen.
I've always done stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
that's
singing
dope, man.
and talking, making different, being able to talk in different voices, like a Puerto Rican dude, a guy from Jersey,
I feel it.
A paisa, old man, just like that. I would always do that. I would make voices.
Hey, can you speak Arabic?
Even hey, can you talk like this? No, but my homie, he would always want to do like cartoons and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you do all the voices from him." I'm like, "I'm down."
Imagine that.
And it's
you need to do your own cartoon, fool.
That would be cool.
That would be dope.
When I was little, cartoon, the series of Tom.
Even like a little fucking a magazine and shit like that. You feel me?
But yeah,
that would be pretty dope.
There's like,
bro, it's endless. Yeah, it's endless shit that you could do. You know what I'm saying? It's endless shit.
But yeah, I've always tried to do that, and That's why. And that's why in our studio we're building out for. There's gonna be a stand-up studio in there, so I'm gonna be in there kicking flows,
doing your thing.
If I have people like that do music or whatever, it's gonna be like Rap City to the Basement. Yeah. Be like, what's up then? We're gonna put a beat in there. We're gonna go in there.
And we're gonna record in the middle of the fucking room.
We're gonna have a camera in there. We're gonna record you, dog.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put a beat and you rap whatever. Yes. And that'll be one of the things, But we'll be able to do voiceovers. Yeah. We'll be able to do commercials.
Yeah, hey, that's dope because that's like what Rome does at his spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I mean?
There's endless possibilities, and that's what we're doing right now. Like,
endless
like this is the beginning, dog. Like when people say, like, "Damn, look at this."
It went from this to that.
And then they were like, "Fuck this motherfucker's hosting." He's fucking hosting the Grammys now. Like, what the hell? That's fucking 3 plates. People are gonna be one day and be like,
hell yeah!
What the hell? That's fucking 3 plates.
Yeah, hosting a Laugh Factory and shit like that, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what I'm saying.
And dog, like I always tell people, like people will be like, "Fool, you have all these crazy ass goals."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Fool, you have to, dog. Yeah. And if you work at them, hey,
if you don't have no goals,
crazy, but it ends up happening. You're like, damn,
whatever,
I didn't know I was gonna be right here, podcasting right here. So Suavecito's, headquarters.
Yeah.
Doing a podcast with, all this. This is straight, like, this is the dream, dog.
Yes,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, fool, if you, I always tell everybody, and I probably said it on other episodes or anything, but anything that you put your mind to, dog, and you could visualize yourself there,
you're almost there. Yeah, you're almost there.
You see yourself in that place. You see yourself walking in the door in the morning.
Yeah.
Any job, anything you want to do, you could make it happen. Just imagine yourself already doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And fools are like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, dude, you could
watch and learn.
I have living proof of homies that are
watch
working
and learn.
sick jobs right now, and they were like, I'm never gonna get that job. And I told them, fool, imagine yourself getting in the morning, up for work, getting dressed, driving through the gates, and getting into the office, saying what's up. Imagine yourself just doing that.
Yeah.
You already got a little taste of it going to interview.
You made it.
Imagine this, waking up or saying what's up or moving some shit at that place, whatever you're wanting to do at that work. And now they'll be working at those places and be like, Dick, I did what you told me, and
you
made
it happen, bro.
And I'm like, yeah, dog, you can do that.
You have to set them goals, or else there ain't nothing to it.
I'm saying, never give up on your goals. Write your goals down. It really works. Work for them. Whatever it takes to get you to there, bro. Make it happen.
Yeah, just like. Oh, you good?
No.
Okay. No, just like with me, like I don't just do the stage shit. I fix lowriders and cars and shit like that. We do the art. I got my whole. Like, I have my whole rolling thing, like my bloints, I have my whole brand. On top of that, I have, like, my No Puddle Gang team, which is a whole dabbing team, of 8 members, So you have to set goals and not just that. Like, this is what I say, like, do you rather be a highway? Would you rather be a highway or, like, a 6-lane freeway? Have different lanes that you can always make money off of, bro. And that's how I see it. I'm a hustler to my dying day, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like you have to set different goals up and different hustles up to get to these certain goals and shit, and it will happen.
Yeah.
If you have that drive in you, it will happen, bro. You know, it might not come as fast as you think, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and it could be crazy goals too. Mm-hmm. But I want to marry Janet Jackson. It's like, come on, dog. But
realistic,
real goals. And sometimes, hey, even Joe Rogan and being in the church of what's happening now, that was like a marrying Beyonce to somebody, me.
Yeah.
It was like, dog, I watch these men every day, dog, do their thing, podcast, get inspired by them. And always wanted to, you know, I said, I'm going to be right there. My homie's like, Dick, you watch these fools every day. How the fuck are you going to get right there? Like, these fools are famous.
Yeah, watch and learn.
And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I want to make it happen, dog. And boom, and I was there. And it doesn't matter how crazy your goal is. Just work at that shit and you'll get there. And it'll happen.
Yeah, man. That's what I do every day. You know, and I'm blessed, you know, to be able to get paid to do what I do. Yeah. You know, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, you know.
Yeah, right now we're going to cut into commercial break.
Hello.
Let you guys know who's spinning the wheel, who makes the machine go.
Meet Suavecito, the world's finest pomade with an unrivaled all-day hold. Suavecito looks, feels, and smells so good, your comb will be begging for more.
Oh yeah, give it to me, papi. There it is. Oh.
Suavecito, get it, hombre.
And now we're back, everybody. Took a little break, little safety meeting. But yeah, what I was gonna get into, dog, about the UFOs.
Yes.
UFOs. We're gonna talk about UFOs right now, and don't forget to talk about the hotel, the Cecil.
Yes,
and all the craziness. You know what? Let's break into the Halloween, Cecil. Break into the Cecil. Ladies and gentlemen, and now for the crazy, scary stories brought to you by Dazer and Tommy. What happened at the Cecil, dog?
Hey, so not really an experience, you know. It's just
the shit you hear about it.
The shit you hear about it. Not just that. Like, let's go back a little bit. We were shooting a video for OG Rome, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, everything's gonna make sense. For some odd reason, we shoot this video called Gunplay by OG Rome with all these like fake guns and shit like that at a bridge called Suicide Bridge, and I think in Pasadena.
In Pasadena.
Right?
Oh, good.
So okay, we're shooting there, thinking nothing's gonna happen, right? We see this couple keep riding their bikes up and down the street, looking hard at what we're doing. Sooner than later, you got 12 swatted up cops trying to come fuck with us. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Because one thing, you ain't supposed to have assault rifles out there with no permits to shoot.
Yeah.
At a bridge called Suicide Bridge. No, they weren't.
Yeah. But they don't know.
They don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And then to be at Suicide Bridge, right? So, long story short, they kicked us all out of there. Then we went. My idea was, fuck it, let's go to the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah.
So we filmed back there.
Yeah.
In the back. Yeah. You'll see, like, if you ever see that video, we filmed in the back and all this shit. And it's just stories, bro. I just really I like paranormal shit, you know what I'm saying? And, the UFO type shit, phenomena shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a lot of the earth that hasn't been explored.
Yeah.
Mainly in the water. But there's a lot of forests that haven't been explored. Just imagine, Tommy, if we were to chop down a whole forest, what we would find there.
I know.
You feel me?
When you dig underground and
you
all
feel
that.
Me? Like just hidden spots that you wouldn't even know or think to go to. Because there's no reception there. There's no life, you think.
Have you ever seen those videos of there's fools that film the forest and then there's like something that the trees are like running?
Yeah, bro. Yes.
What the hell was that?
It's like Bigfoot or some shit.
Have you seen that? It's a big old pine tree.
Yes.
And it'll just be running.
Yeah,
like if they're moving with it.
Yeah,
like what
like
the
a
hell's
T-Rex
going
or
on
some
here?
shit's going on. Yeah, bro. So
that's like another dimension.
Yeah,
type
see,
stuff.
it goes back to like the teleporting and all that shit. Like shit like that. Like it's just there's a lot of unknown areas that we either can't go to for a specific reason, or it's just unexplorable.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if some people will go on YouTube and type in like top 10 spots you just can't go to, because either like chemically like fucked up. You know what I mean? Radiation and shit like that, or just random little, or like just extreme paranormal poltergeist shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Hey, it's Halloween. We don't talk about this shit. You feel me?
Crazy.
It's already Halloween for me. You feel me? It's Halloween all year till December. You feel me? So fucking The Cecil Hotel, I've always liked it. And the reason why I brought it up is because I just seen the Ghost Adventures episode 2 weeks ago, and it was about the Cecil Hotel, and shit went down in there, bro. It's pretty fucking.
Well,
pretty
yeah,
active,
didn't a whole bunch of people get murdered there
who
or
was
overdosed?
There? Charles, who was it? Charles Manson?
Richard Ramirez.
Oh, Richard Ramirez, yeah. The Night Stalker.
Yeah, he would.
He was there. What was
he that? Stayed there?
He stayed there.
And he murked the girl there or something?
I think he sacrificed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Weirdo.
Yeah, because there's like the fucking shit all drawn with the tank where they found the chinita.
Yeah. Oh,
you know
they had devil stuff on there?
Like the drawing with like the heart that looks like a fucking star and shit like that.
Like a pentagram?
Yeah, like shit like that. And it's just a lot of random like little stories. Bro, I know someone that worked there.
Yeah.
And there's floors that you cannot go on. Nobody could go on. Because of just so much shit going on in that floor.
Dog.
You feel me? Straight up.
Dog, you want to hear my fucking Cecil story?
Talk to me.
We got a Hotel Cecil. I don't know what. Yeah, I think it was like 2012, dog. 2013. It was a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Well, I got a room and I went up to my room chilling. And I was waiting for my homie and his girl to come.
Yeah.
They were gonna meet me my homie was gonna first meet me at the room. So I was like, all right, cool. And I was at the room. I got it. I was in my room chilling. It was cold in there, dog. I was like, damn. I was like, it's cold in here. It's an AC on. It was cold. And it was like dark. Turn on the lights. I was like, it's still kind of dark in here. Like something was like weird.
That was off.
And then, I was on the phone with my homie. And he was on his way to the hotel room. I was like, are you here yet? He's like, nah. And I was talking to him, whatever. And then I heard down the hallway, like, doof, 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 like all the way up to my door. And I looked at the door, and then I didn't even think nothing of it. I was just thinking, oh, it's this fool. And the hinge on the door, you know how it's a hinge? It just opened. It just opened. Open this way. And I don't know why it didn't register to me. That was happening, but I was like, you are here, fool. The door's opening. And he was like, dog, I'm downstairs. I'm like, what? And I opened the door and there was nothing, nobody. I was like, what? I was like, hurry up. I was like, oh, don't. I'm like, dog, something just happened right now. Hurry up.
No way.
And he went up and he's like, wow. I was like, fool. I was like, dog, I thought it was you running down the hall. I told him about the hinge open and everything chilling. And it was just like, crazy. Like the room was like, everything was like silent.
Eerie. It was eerie.
Yeah, but this was before you hear stories, or it was before, like I think it was before that girl died.
Oh yeah, way before, because she died like in 18.
No, that 19? Was her. No, it was her. Huh? She was like I don't know what year it was, but it was
2012.
I never heard about that story, or that this hotel was like creepy or anything. I just got a room there, and dog, now that I see, I'm like, that was that room where the door opened. I thought who was walking to the room, because I heard doom doom doom, like if somebody was running.
There's a room there,
and I was like, oh, this was trying to scare me.
In one of those, let's say levels that you can't go in. Like, there's a portal there, bro.
You think?
I know. From the people that work there.
And so nobody could go?
No one could go on that level. It's just too fucking much. Shit's been open there way too much that there's a portal there.
Well, think that, like, that girl, like, they see her in the elevator.
She was doing some crazy shit.
And then it's like, I don't know what happened. It's like something happened, and then she was like, they said she was like listening to somebody. And then she just kind of went all weird and started just being weird. And then they didn't find her anymore.
But then too, they said like she had to take her meds and shit.
But you see her in the elevator being all weird. Yeah, she's doing
all types of she like almost being taken over. You know what I mean? Like an exorcism. You know what I mean?
Dog,
I mean, it could happen, bro. That whole building. And the funny part right now, Tommy, is that one part of the building is rented right now. While like the main part is not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So why is that? Huh?
It's crazy. For some other crazy shit's gonna happen. Watch.
You ever have any crazy ghost stories?
Yeah, I have a lot. Well, my neighborhood,
like that actually
where
happened.
I'm from, my neighborhood's surrounded by cemeteries.
Yeah.
My neighborhood's actually on top of an old cemetery.
Oh.
So my whole neighborhood's haunted.
Yeah.
You know, so I had no other choice but to just deal with it.
And you seen stuff or heard stuff?
I've seen shit move. You know shit. I would be a person to go at night into the cemetery and just kick it.
Yeah.
You know, looking for shit.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah, bro, it's real. It's real. But you know what? Everybody, you know, that's just life, bro. I mean, what the fuck, you know?
But don't you never see nothing crazy like a.
My homie, I've seen like when I used to kick in one of my garages in my neighborhood, and like my garage was already eerie just because of the way it looked. It just looked like all old and just it felt like weird in there.
Yeah,
like how you're saying. And one day I was just chilling, and everything's flat leveled, and I had 2 drumsticks there, and the motherfuckers both started moving out of nowhere.
Yeah,
you know, and I was just like, you know, my thing is like. I know you guys are here, but just like, you know, you do you, I do me, and we good.
Yeah.
You feel me? We're Gucci.
I don't fuck with you. Well, they say the first thing is like don't let them just keep doing your thing.
Yeah, don't acknowledge.
Don't be like, hey, don't mess with me, because then they'll be like, what?
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, dog. My whole block was haunted, bro.
Yeah.
Like there'll be times where I'll be out there running amok. 2, 3, 4 in the morning, walking down. So my street goes down like a hill.
Yeah.
So you can see down when you're walking from, you know what I mean? And you'll just see like mist. And then, what the fuck? What was that? You know what I mean? Like mist for no reason. Like it's not even a misty day.
You'll be like, hey.
And I'll be like, and then like if you look in the cemetery, you'll see shit move around. Like it's crazy, bro. Like it's pretty nuts. Yeah, I mean, but it is what it is. You feel me?
Well, we used to take pictures at my aunt's house.
Yeah.
And in these pictures, there would be like it looked like a face of some, like a weird face, fool. Uh-huh. But it would be in like some pictures you would see, and then you would see the little thing, and it looked like I don't know, to me it looked like a face of a dog, a boxer, when you look at it from the front. Because it had like the ears, but I don't know if it was horns or what. It was like a demon.
Yeah.
It would be in the pictures. It would be in like, we have, and I always want to bring them to show, but it's like in 5 different pictures in different places where we're taking pictures. You can see the thing, and it's the same one.
That's crazy.
So he's like right there, like
he's there,
straight up in the pictures.
Whose house is that in?
My aunt's house. It was she moved and everything now from there.
Thank God.
But that was back in the day. But we would go there all the time. Yeah. But we would see that image on those pictures.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it, bro.
It was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it in so people can see, because everyone's like, "Oh, this fool's telling the story." I'm gonna post it on the Instagram.
There you go.
The
Tag
picture
me on
of
that shit
the picture of it, and be like, "This is the picture that we're talking about."
Yeah, I want to see that shit,
it was
bro.
on my Aunt Nellie's house, and there was a grip of
bro.
and it would come up, dog. Weird.
Yeah, I always felt like where I lived at was like a cursed spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just people dying, bro, like crazy, like for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we're right next to the 710 freeway, so we see some shit there too. You know, so yeah, it's crazy. I've seen some crazy ass shit.
crazy crashes. I've seen some crazy crashes before. Bro. I seen a dude. I seen fools on a motorcycle like going at it, dog, and one of them he got hit, and it was crazy, dog. Like I don't know. I was like shocked. I was in shock, fool. I was driving. These fools, I heard like yelling. I was like, "The hell!" I'm going 75 because I was the fastest I could go in my car. Yeah. And I was bumping. And I was like, "Damn, what the hell was that?" And I looked, and it was fools arguing on a motorcycle, and the dude was behind them going like this.
I've never seen that.
And the other guy was gunning it.
Oh shit!
And they were gunning it, dude. And they passed me. Woof. I was like, "Damn, they're going fast." And they passed me up, and then I was switching lanes, and like way up there, you just see like the dude, I just seen the guy hand go like this.
It was over.
Like off his thing, and it was just like quick, like boop, like boop, boop, bah, bah, bah. And then I was just driving, and you seen him like sliding, and then you just see the motorcycle in the middle of the road.
Yeah, going crazy.
Like just going in circles. So I was like, oh,
donuts.
Shit. And fool, I don't know what it was, like a flashlight, like
it was a flash before your
on
eyes.
me, and I was like, whoa! It was like a trip, dog. I was in shock. How they say you're in shock, I was in shock. I was like, what the hell? I just seen that right now. And then the fool on the other motorcycle, that fool just said, went onto the bridge, went onto the other side of the freeway, and just left. And I was driving like this, and you could see him going down the bridge, coming back this way, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was driving, and I pulled over to the side, and I was like, "Hey, there was some fool wrecked on this motorcycle right here,
like a motherfucker.
And they're like, "Oh, we already got a call from." I was like, "All right," but yeah, it was nuts, dog, and that made me. I was like, "Man," but seeing stuff bikes like that,
yeah, like me, like what I've seen was a car hit another car. I guess the person must have been knocked the fuck out, and that car caught on fire, and that person burned to death.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
That shit was. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at right now?
Yeah.
And all you hear them is just yelling and screaming for help.
And you couldn't help them?
Everybody called what they had to call. Like, you know, like there ain't nothing we could do. They told us to stay away.
I would have ran up there and opened the door, dog.
No, well, even when they went, they had to use the jaws of life because everything was so smashed. There was no way of getting them out, bro.
Yeah.
There was no way of kicking windows out. Like, he was already smashed in the steering wheel type shit. You feel me? Yeah. So it was just like...
You already think, huh?
It was... Well, you see it. They don't have tint on that car. You see it.
Damn.
You see it, bro. You hear it. You know? You smell it.
Like,
you feel me? Like, some crazy shit that goes on out there, bro.
Yeah,
that's why everybody has to live their life like it's your last, bro. Because you never know when, you know, they're going to call your name.
Yeah.
You know, we're only promised one thing in life, bro, and that's death. Just get with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just what it is, man.
You don't know when, but...
You know when.
It's going to happen for sure.
That's why I love what I do, and I do what I love, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, but UFOs.
Oh. Because I know we got into the crazy
fucking talk. It's all good, though, dog. We could talk, homie. I'm telling you, we could talk.
No, the man who I get like this, he'll send me videos. Check this out, Tommy, because he knows that I like UFOs. Because I'll send him the videos that homie sent me, like that video that I posted before, where you see the two UFOs. Like, it's a slow motion helicopter, and and this UFO is just moving like this. So it's like he was moving faster than what you can see. And it just passes you like nothing. So, of course, you couldn't see him with the naked eye.
Yes.
And so there's that video. But this man over here, because he sent me, he's like, the one I seen that you sent me, it looks like they're the same things. Like there's the new, he's like, they're the new UFOs, the black UFOs. Because he's filmed one too. And he's filming a rainbow. And he's filming the rainbow. And it goes into slow motion. And he's filming in slow motion because there's a jet. I don't know what the fuck it is. And then you see it again, like past another the black ones. And he's like, look, the video's in slow motion and you can see that thing fast flying across.
Yeah.
And he's like,
so it's so
it's
fast.
not a bird, dog. Everyone's like, it's a bird. It's like this thing's going in a straight line. Like you can see the
and that fast.
It's crazy, dog. It's something. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's not a bird. If a bird, you could see a bird flying, like his wings go. Whoof,
yeah. It's common sense.
In slow motion when they're flying.
Yeah.
This thing just choo.
Yeah.
And it's like it's those, dog. It's out there in Ridgecrest. All the UFO activity, dog, is right there. And then my mom always says, whenever you start seeing a lot of UFO activities, it's gonna be an earthquake. So
well, fuck, we've been seeing that shit for fucking 20 years.
No, but I'm saying, like, when you start seeing a lot of them, like, when people are like, oh, UFO, and then there's always, like, an earthquake.
There's always sightings in, like, England and shit, like, the UK and all that shit. They have that shit like a motherfucker out there, bro.
The most I've ever seen.
I remember being on live, going to Friday Night Sesh in Canoga Park with Shooter Rick.
Yeah.
I was on a live, and I happened to look in the sky, and some weird shit was going on.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like an oval, but all the line was, like, glowing. And
then that's there was that like one, the rocket, no?
Yeah, or some shit, like a satellite they try to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I caught that shit on my live, fool. I caught that shit on my live, and I was showing people, they're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, my homie got video. He sent me a video, and it's a whole bunch of... a grip of lights, fool, like a grip of them.
Oh, like a meteor shower almost?
But it's like a whole bunch of lights just chilling, fool, and they were like moving.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
And then he sent me a video, and he's like, "Look at how close these things are on my video."
Yeah.
He's all dog. You could see this, and they're like, they put it up, and they're like, "Oh, that's the Starlink or whatever." He's like, okay, well, why didn't other fools see it? Like in other states or whatever. Like if this thing's in the sky, other people could have reported seeing it.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like, this is just here in Ridgecrest.
Yeah.
And he's like, you could see that shit, and they went behind the mountains, like where the base is. And he's like, fool, it's something. It's not Starlink or whatever. He's like, dog, that was something, fool.
Yeah.
He's like, because you could see it close, and he's like, that's not no satellite.
Yeah. Fool. Other than UFOs, what do you think the U.S. is gonna put out there? Like, yeah, this is real.
I don't know. I just think
I think they're gonna say Sasquatches are gonna be real.
No, but I think they're gonna like once they get like discovered, like, hey, that's the U.S. military or whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, hey, did you know Bigfoot is real? We just found him over here, and they're gonna
I think that's gonna be the next one.
Or maybe not Bigfoot, but something else, mermaid or something, and everyone's gonna be like, whoa, you seen that?
Yeah, I think mermaid's gonna come right after the Loch Ness monster.
Sweep it under the table.
Yeah. Well, hey, there's some shit we talk about at work, and like a lot of where ice is at, you know, like the big ass things of ice, like it's melting, bro. The glaciers. A lot of the shit's melting, and that a lot of shit's coming up and coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
discovering a whole bunch of stuff and
a lot of shit, bro. Yeah. A lot of shit.
Well, you can't go over there,
bro. I know.
Like there's a certain point by Antarctica, like you could go by the edge, but you can't go this big old. It's bigger than everything else, but you can't go right there. Nobody knows that much about it. It's bigger than everything else.
It's a secret base, bro. What they threw their shit at.
It's
you
something.
Feel me?
Well, everyone tried to say that it's like Eden, like the real Garden of Eden.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe. And they were showing this. There's like this big old mesa, old huge. I don't know if it's where's that big old national park? That huge national park, Yellowstone. There's a big old mountain, and it's like flat, and it goes to the side, and they're like, this used to be the tree of life.
Yeah,
it was they're like, this thing was a huge tree. It's thousands of miles, dog, big old tree.
Oh, that was dinosaur years. Remember?
And well, the man's like, this rock, all the rock when you hit it, it's petrified wood. Oh, he's like, look at this this ain't rock, this is wood. He's all, the people don't understand it. Yeah, this whole rock was a big old tree. He's like, it had to have been something.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Somebody chopped it down.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel like there's a lot of shit that's gonna be
exposed now with all the technology.
Yeah, it's getting too close to even try to like brainwash people to think, you know what I mean, another way because all the technology that's out now.
Well, they were talking about how everyone was born with these powers and these things, and when with the food that we eat, from we're first given to the shots that we take,
everything,
all that is just to kill that fucking whatever strength, whatever power you have, and like that's why when you have to get a shot.
Yeah, it weakens you
before they even fucking know anything. They're already giving this babies shots, you know, like they're like, you know, this kid's a fucking week old. How do you know? And they're like, oh, well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're saying that those shots that they get, it weakens their power over time of what you have. He's like, and certain people have certain powers, like people could tell minds or people could see into the whatever. He's all back then. Everyone had that, and you know, and that's why the Aztecs and everything, like their land and was thriving and beautiful, and they had big old these pyramids. made out of gold. It was because everyone had powers and everyone was just flowing and being cool with each other until fools came down and stopped that. Like, no, we're not gonna have.
They brought the negative.
We don't want you guys to be more powerful than what we've.
Yeah,
you know,
you can't be more than me.
So that's why. So they learned to do that, and over time, that's why everyone is how they are. But I guess everyone has these certain powers that you're born with, and nobody, I guess, they just dies down with the fluoride in your toothpaste, with the food, the formula, whatever they put in there, whatever stuff, it kills down your power.
Yeah,
so only certain people that you maybe, and I'm wondering, like, what if you do something to build that power back? What the hell would you have to do?
I think it's just they just kill it off. It ain't no.
Yeah, it already back. The first 5 years of your life when everyone's like, you know how
when you have that certain period in life where you have to get all these shots and all this medical shit done.
They're killing it down.
That's where it's done. It's a done deal, bro. You feel me? Imagine a baby.
And that's why fools even go to jail if you don't get shots.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like,
because you're taking away from the government.
Shots, you're going to jail then.
You're taking away from the government.
And we're going to take your kid and we're going to give him shots.
Yeah, we're going to do what you didn't want to do in the first place. You feel me? That's just how it goes. You know, hey, the government's the biggest pimps out there and the biggest bullies, bro. That's just what it is. You know? Just like with all this shit that's going on now with all these viruses, bro. Like, you know, it's just an easier way to, you know, get a hold of certain people, you know what I mean, which are the sick, or you know,
it's like a way of we need to build a count of how many people there is actually, yeah, because a lot of this shit's bullshit. Who's gotten a fucking vaccine, who hasn't? I haven't gotten nothing. Let's see. I haven't got shit, bro. Let's see who's gotten sick and reported it, who's done this and that, you know? So even when you take it, they're like, people are like, I'm not gonna do it. Just by doing a test, if you have COVID or not, you're already in there. Yeah. Pretty much, you already gave in. You already gave in. That little swab that you take at Walgreens or whatever to see if you got it. You gave in already. You gave in. All it is to put a chip in you. Yeah. That's what I really feel. It's not a chip. It's just to track you down. To track you down. It's a GPS. And then people are like, I'm not going to get tracked down. It's like, you have a cell phone? Yeah. You're tracked down. Yeah. Look at it. Slowly but surely. They know every single place that you're at. If you do a crime, they're like, oh, you didn't do the crime, punk? Let me see your phone. You. Yeah. They look at your phone. Your phone was in this fucking area when you did that fucking crime. Exactly. And then, I don't know if a lot of people are noticing, but the currency is going to start going away. That's why they have all this Cash App, Zelle, and all this bullshit, right? So they can not only keep a hold of all the money you do in all your transactions, but that's just going to be the new world order, you know, like the way we pay. On top of, look at our cars. Look at our cars. They're getting all electric now, bro. You feel me? Like, you know what? Somebody gave me the download on Teslas. Like, this everything's fool, electric, he's like, bro. We rented a car to look all fucking acá, all pimp and Mac and going to Vegas in a Tesla, dog. He's all 2 hours full. Your car, you have to charge it. Yeah. Every 2 hours, and you might get 3 if you go like 55 miles an hour. You might get 3 hours for it while you're on the road. But it'll take you 6 hours. You have to stop the car and charge it, fool, for 2 hours, fool. Fuck. He's also you could be in the middle of the desert kicking it. You have to charge your car. He's like, fool. Tesla doesn't tell you that you have to charge your phone and. That's why you see fools on Instagram when they have a generator on the back of their Tesla. It's like, that's why, dog. Yeah. And it's like, that's embarrassing. Imagine you got this car at $125,000. You know what I would do? $60,000, whatever they cost. You know what I would do? I would put a solar panel on that bitch. See? So it charges while you're driving during the day. And at night you have fully charged. NASA. Hey, dog, I better get a check out this motherfucker. Yeah, right. Hey, you feel me? Elon, if you're hearing this. Yeah, motherfucker, you better get with the program. Patent it. But yeah, everything's gonna go. Solar panel, everything's gonna go battery electric, for Teslas. Bro. All this money shit's gonna be gone, and that's how they're gonna keep track of us. Once all the Cash Apps and all that shit's gone, they're gonna be scanning us wherever they put that chip at, and that's how we're gonna pay. Yeah, later on they'll be like, oh, well now. You know what I'm saying? I go to pay at the store, and I just swipe my phone. That's it. We're almost there. You're there. We're almost there, dog. The next one is like, do you just get a little imprint on your hand? That's all it takes. They're going to brainwash a motherfucker. You don't even have to get surgery. They're going to be like, you don't even need your phone. You can just pay with your arm. All right, that sounds cool. What's your name? You stupid motherfucker. Oh, just put your thumbprint in here. And that's even easier to get hacked and like, fucked with your accounts. You know what I'm saying? They just put a light up to your... Yeah, man. It's crazy. This world's coming to a crazy one, man. It's coming to a crazy one. I want to see a dinosaur before I go. And you go to... I've been there. You know, but they have like the iguanas. That's a dinosaur. Yeah, I've seen that. Alligator. Yep. You've seen that. But like you want to see like a T-Rex? Shit. Hell yeah. Have you been to the museum where they have the bones? No, but I've been to the one right there next to my pad, and it has all the dinosaurs robotically moving and shit. Yeah? Where? Cool. Right there off of Montebello. Where the Costco used to be at, right there by the 60 Freeway. And what, it's like a museum for, you could go there? Kids? For the kids? For the niños. Don't take the kids right there, you know what I'm saying? Go take them over there. You're going to see an actual, like, how big a T-Rex is. Like, it's pretty dope. Yeah. And they move and shit. The museum, what is it? Natural history? Or yeah. Which one is the one where, is it that one? They have the T-Rex right there, fool, big. My son he thinks he's a T-Rex, fool. Yeah, the fool's he starts stomping all over his toys. He roars and sideways, shit, Walks out like that. Oh, dog. He turns his head like that. Like, he's on some other shit. Take them to Universal. They have the little dinosaurs walking around.
Oh, do they?
Like the fools are dressed like a dinosaur, but it's
man, that fool
come out around the corner.
Yeah, he'll flip out. He'll be like, "What the fuck? Can I be that?
Why you bring me in?"
I already bought him his costume, his fucking dinosaur costume. So
he's gonna be dinosaur.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little.
Do you dress up too?
Fuck no.
You don't dress up?
I just throw my mask with my spikes on and I just smoke.
And you got the same mask every year?
Every year.
Hell yeah.
You know how we do it.
Doug, when I was young, when I was little in elementary, I had this gorilla outfit. It was like a gorilla suit. It had gloves and a helmet, the whole hairy body. And I would be that every year, dog.
Nice.
And I would win the contest. I won it like twice. The contest. They're like, all right, dog, you're the gorilla.
My shit was always the Scream outfits, especially the high one with the tongue sticking out.
You were that kid? You were, and they had a squeezer?
Yeah, the blood
and then
one.
every blood?
Yes.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Fool, we used to have a neighbor, Victor. He was, the homie, he was our neighbor. And he, in the middle of summer, dog, that fool would have a Scream outfit. You would see him walking through the middle of the desert, just walking, and my mom's like, "Oh, mira, Victor, you look," and that fool's in the middle of the desert walking with the Scream outfit.
Hey, doesn't that?
He would always scare my mom, dog.
Hey, doesn't that remind you of the character from Sábado Gigante, güey?
Oh, El Chacal? Chacal, huh? That fool was bad too, huh? Oh, well, no, that kid Victor, he would always scare my mom, dog. He would go to our kitchen window and I would knock on it, clink, clink. My mom would be doing stuff. She'd look and he'd be like, "Yeah," she'd be like, "Ah."
Yeah, that's funny.
She was like, "Fuck, this little kid is crazy."
The good old days.
Fool, it would be fucking 120 degrees, dog. This fool would be walking in the middle of the desert with the whole black outfit. The thing just fucking. Let's go.
Yeah,
it's like, dog.
I would have thrown my water balloon like, you need that shit.
It ain't Halloween yet.
Yeah, he's like, it's Halloween all year round.
Well, we traded him. We had an old beat up motorcycle right there in the backyard, and he would always come and tell my dad. He'd be like, "Hey, sell me your motorcycle. Sell me your motorcycle. I'm gonna work to buy your motorcycle." My dad's like, "Oh, yeah, whatever. We're not giving it away." One day he came with 2 rabbit furs. He came with 2 rabbit furs and like a shell, like those little shells that you get at the ocean.
Yeah.
Those big ones. It was like, but they're like shiny.
Yeah.
And they're like round. Well, that's what came and he's like, "Hey, how about I trade you
2 rabbits in the shell?
These rabbit furs and this shell for your motorcycle?" And my dad's like, "What?" He's like, "Fuck it, dog. Let's go." I'll take that motorcycle.
Yeah.
Dick, this fool would walk it. He would just roll. He aired up the tires and he would just fucking run with the motorcycle.
Why?
He wanted a motorcycle, dog. And then we tried to fix it for him. I think my dad tried to fix it for him and it was fucked up. But he would just dip. You would see him running through the desert, rolling a motorcycle, dog. I was like, "Damn, dog.
That's pretty cool."
Yeah, it was cool, but he wanted it. And man.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, he was a cool kid.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man.
Dog, all those stories, fool, back in the day, I forgot about that. But yeah, I remember he traded my dad 2 little furs and a shell for that motorcycle.
Damn,
like,
that's crazy. Bartering is a motherfucker. That's what it's going to come down
man.
to.
He's like, "I got a motorcycle out of it."
Yeah, a motorcycle that he walks around. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then eventually he was just, he didn't fuck with it. I don't even think he ever got a motorcycle.
Nah, he probably got out of that stage.
Yeah, he's like,
fuck this motorcycle.
It ain't for me.
Yeah, man. Shit. So what's the best strain you smoke, fool?
OG. I love OG. Fool, I like hybrids and sometimes, but I just like OG. I think I got used to OGs and I'm like, that's what I like. Because other ones, I just don't like smoking other stuff like sativa or anything because it gets me on like, I don't know, for some reason it makes me get like paniques or something.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
So I'm like, I just want
because upper,
go to before I'll be in traffic like
night.
I'll be like, "Oh,
hey, tell me wake up.
Wait a minute. I'll be like, "Damn, let's turn on the music all loud, fool." Because I'll get so high, I'll start driving with no music on. I'll just be driving and I'll be
sing to yourself at least?
And I'll be like, "Damn, I didn't even play music this whole time."
Yeah, you need to sing to yourself at least.
Fool, I don't know. I'm like, what was I doing this whole time?
Yeah.
But no music on, just
fucking
driving.
The weed smacks,
just all high,
bro.
thinking like,
you know what it was, fool? You were hearing bzzz.
Yeah, I was just looking around. Or have you ever been driving and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
I'm driving right now. Like, wait a minute.
I just spaced the fuck out.
Hey, and I'm like, what the hell was I doing right before this? Like, I barely noticed I was driving.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
Okay, and then you'll remember where you're going and shit. I'm like, is that me or is that just early signs of some shit?
Teleportation.
You're like, wait a minute, what's happening?
Yeah, man.
I'll get that, but I've always gotten that.
That's right. That's right.
That's all that crazy
So
shit.
how's the woods and everything going, bro?
Right now we're in the quiet stages. Know what I'm saying?
Quiet stages? Behind the scenes?
There's a little fool right there just fucking but yeah, we're gonna be coming with a motherfucking bang.
I miss the candies and everything, man.
That's a wrap.
Bombay. So fucking.
No, we're bringing it. It's a whole new thing. We're gonna get our website going. We have everything going.
Starting out fresh.
We're in the works, coming out fresh. You know what I'm saying,
nice.
Ready to work. What is it? Ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to.
Man, I remember when we sent that care package for Godfather, man. He took those pictures with the t-shirts
with the shirt,
the blunt, and the fucking the blunt. Oh, he loved them bitches, bro.
We're gonna have to get the Godfather on here.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna reach out to him and I'm gonna tell him, hey, come on here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come smoke, you know what I mean? Come have some fun. Let's talk some shit, you know? He's good peoples, man. He's good peoples. You'll definitely get him up in here. So you got something going on in Modesto, I heard, eh?
Oh yeah, but we're gonna be going to Modesto this week. We're gonna be filming with Good Time Charlie,
nice.
Tattoo Land. He's the founder of Tattoo Land. Cool man. He's a living legend, dog. So we're gonna go and interview him. It's going down.
That's gonna be amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I just see a big future for you, bro, with doing this shit. You feel me? I know you could do this shit, man.
Yeah, we're trying to get to blow this shit up, dog.
You got a voice people want to hear.
Make something out of it, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Make it go.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
At the end of the day.
We're working hard, but yeah.
Thank
you for coming out here, dog, and being with us, telling your story, and just having conversation.
Have a good old powwow. Bringing the same shit all the time. Yeah,
right here.
Long Beach
Originals.
Yes, sir.
The smokers pack.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming out.
I had to make sure I brought enough. You know what I'm saying?
Had a good time with you on here. This is the first of plenty. We're going to have a grip of these shows.
Let me know. We get other Rowdoggs on here too.
We're going to get all that. Let everybody know what's up and where they can.
Hey, man, you guys could catch me at Dazer Dabs _Rowdoggs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Catch me October 8th, Adelanto Stadium, Kushstock. We're performing. We're opening up for the headliners. And just look out for my lives and shit. You know, I have some raffles going on and shit and giveaways and shit like that. So, you know, just stay focused. Keep your shit up. 10 toes down. Support, you know. Come out on September 30th for Tommy and E-Zone and shit. And I'll be there. You know, put some clouds in there. Drink some. Hey, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Dazer Dabs, Rowdoggs shit. Big blunts and no Puddle Gang. Appreciate y'all, man.
In the motherfucking house, holding it down. Letting them know. Make sure you guys check out Dazer Dabs. Yeah. Also, September 30th, Cervecacito Brewery, Santa Ana, 4th Street, Broadway. Be there to get up with us. We're doing a live podcast. We're going to have Xavier E-Zone there checking us out, talking. We're going to have some guitars. A little surprise right there for you guys. We're going to be jamming out. But come check us out. Check us out, BZZT Official on YouTube. Check us out. Check out our podcast. Everything else, go to suavecitopomade.com. Go to our Suavecito page on Instagram. Also, Cervecacito Brewery for whatever you want, drink wise, slushies, anything, and for a good time. But thank you guys again for tuning in with us and watching another show. And thank you, Dazer, again for being here with us.
Shout out Suavecito, man.